Well, the Washington Commanders finally did it. They drafted an offensive lineman. Adam Peters is having an amazing day so far for the Washington Commanders. They selected Brandon Coleman from TCU with the 76th pick in the 2024 draft. A guy that can play tackle and maybe guard, but I really think it's going to be tackle. If it doesn't work out there, hopefully it does, not go wood, then maybe he goes to guard. But let's get into it. So yeah, so far it's a good day for the Commanders. I didn't love the first pick in Newton, but after that I've really liked the other few picks. And even with the Newton pick, it's good value. And if they trade Allen or Payne, then I think that makes the move a lot better. I'm not saying they should, but just it does make the move a little bit better. Brandon Coleman has a lot of elite traits. I don't know where Steve got this, but it's basically going over some of their stats and where it ranks against other offensive linemen percentile wise. His broad jump's very high, vertical leap's very high, 40-yard dash very high, hand size very high, arm length is high, wingspan is very high. The weight and height are the biggest issues with him, but he's got the traits. He's got the traits. He's got elite athleticism. Elite athleticism, best in the class for an offensive lineman, or at least for a guard. They had him as the #1 guy. You see his numbers: 4.99 40-yard dash time, 34-inch vertical leap, 9 foot 6-inch broad jump. And yeah, 6'4.5", 313 pounds. So could put on a little bit of weight. Projected to go round 3. That's where he went. 3-year starting team captain in 2023 with outstanding length and potential to offer roster flexibility. We've heard that a lot with Ron Rivera. But hey, just because that happened doesn't mean position flex is a bad thing. Coleman will be scouted and drafted as a guard, but might be able to handle a move to tackle in an emergency. He's broad and fits up blocks with pretty good accuracy when his hands are right, but he's never going to be a lane clear in the run game. His experience at tackle helps his chance of protecting NFL quarterbacks at guard. He pass protects with efficient hands and sound technique, but his reactive athleticism is very average, which could be trouble against sub-package rushers. So seems like Lance Zierlein thinks he's going to be a guard, or he's better suited to be a guard with a chance at tackle. I think they drafted him to be a tackle, and if it doesn't work out, they can switch him inside to guard. They do have Sam Cosmi at right guard. They signed Nick Allegretti. They have some other guys as well that can play guard. Ricky Stromberg and Braden Daniels. Maybe he'll play tackle. He's a who knows if he even he probably doesn't make the roster unless they really like him, because they could have really liked him, or Adam Peters could have really liked him in San Francisco, or when he was in San Francisco. But yeah, I think you play him at tackle, or at least try him out at tackle early on in the offseason, see how he looks, and if you think he can do it, have him as your starting left tackle going into the season. It is tough for a 3rd-round rookie to do that. It would have been ideal, more ideal to get a guy in the 1st round or 2nd round, but hey, they couldn't do that. Decided to go elsewhere. So this is the guy that has a chance to be the starter week 1. If he's not ready, guess what? Cornelius Lucas is your guy, and Coleman will be the backup tackle. So is that ideal? No, but it's something that they can do. So that's probably how I would play it for the Washington Commanders. You can see some of his strengths and weaknesses. But yeah, overall, a good draft so far for the Washington Commanders. Got their quarterback, hopefully their quarterback of the future. Got a stud D tackle. Got a cornerback that could play all over the place. Then you got a tight end that hopefully can be developed behind Zach Ertz. And then you got a offensive lineman to help beef up this offensive line. I still would like maybe another offensive lineman drafted. A receiver here would not be bad as well. Like right now, especially when you get to the end of day 2 into day 3, that's when you really go best player available. It doesn't really matter. Just go, and get the most talented guys available, especially now once you've filled a lot of your needs. Go after a stud receiver, or if you really want a running back. I probably wouldn't, but if there's a stud running back you like, go ahead and take a running back. I'm tight end, probably not, but hey, if they really like one, go ahead and take one. But I think receiver is what I would go for, and maybe offensive line again. That's probably what I would try to get. You can, linebackers loaded, but you can, always get some more depth there as well. An edge rusher, I forgot about edge rusher. Needed. I would not mind another edge rusher, even though they did sign a lot in free agency. But yeah, that's it for today, or for this video. I really like this pick. Probably my favorite, or probably my second favorite besides the Mike Sainstrill from Michigan. So yeah, that's it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace.